Today we're at Wessex Game Birds in Carstairs, Alberta. I'll be hosting 3 hunters, Sam, Jay, and Paul, in pursuit of Merriam turkey. We'll try having 2 of you. Either we call them in and 2 of you shoot, or we do spot and stock with the 2 of you. We'll just have to, as we're kind of doing the spot and stock part, we'll just have to control that from like a safety standpoint. Where it gets really fun on the spot and stock is trying to get the shot with the turkey separated. And so that'll partly be my job. You just have to line up, for the shooters, you just got to make sure that you're on the turkey that you're going to. And if you're shooting 2 at one time, you got the 2 shooters, which you guys will be the first 2. You guys are communicating. So you're basically gonna aim for the head. Put the bead on the head, and the shot will end up like down here. It'll be interesting. Like, you're likely gonna kill the turkey with 1 bead in the head.
Yeah.
So we'll put 3 out. We'll harvest 2 hopefully this morning.
I'll have time to think about it.
And if not, then it ends up being 2 this afternoon. But in an ideal world, we take 2 this morning, leave that 1 out there, and then I figured Sam could use the challenge.
Y'all just head home and I'll just keep going.
That's right. You got your long hair. Yeah. I just gotta get some stuff out of the back seat, put it in the box, and then we can gear up. Okay. So this is what we're shooting today. Winchester Supreme 3-inch number 6s, smaller pellet, super fast. So 1,300 feet per second. Okay. Everybody that we've had on these turkey hunts has dropped their turkeys with 1 round. So basically, we have a turkey target here. So that's life-size Jake. That's what we're gonna be hunting today. You can shoot from a couple positions. So when we're calling, we'll try and find like a tree you can get your back up against, and just basically sitting supported. And just put the bead on the head and then let it rip. If we end up in the spot and stock, you could end up in a standing or a kneeling situation. So okay. Guys wanted to see the spread, and it's a valid point. So we've got some turkey targets. Put the bead on the head, and a lot of the shot could end up in the neck or the head itself. So when we're out there hunting them, whether spot and stock or we're trying to call them in first, wait for them to kind of stop and get a full neck extension. I'll do what I can from calls to get their attention to do that, so they're like looking around, and then it's up to you to pull the trigger. So this spot here is about 25 meters, which is the max shooting distance. All your engagements are going to be inside that, but I wanted to give you an idea at max range what your shot pattern is going to be like. So, who wants to go first? The Veteran Hunters, sponsored by Vortex Canada. This Jake is dead. I mean, look at all the shots that are in his head here.
I let him.
1 in his neck. 2 in the body here, which is fine because that's not edible area. So,
good shot.
So you see at 25 meters max distance, you're gonna kill the turkey. Yep. Excellent. Next shooter. Cool. Patterns were more above here, so definitely
that's even better.
In the brain. So yeah, dead. Yeah, you got some, you were patterned a little bit more left.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You still got
I was aiming here.
Okay.
So I was just left. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Happy?
I'm cool.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's go find some turkeys. So we've been fortunate out here to be able to do turkeys this spring with Jenny and her husband here at Wessex Game Birds in Carstairs, Alberta, and then we've been fortunate across BC, Alberta, and Manitoba. We've put 13 guys in the field and harvested 8 bears this year, and it's just been a great spring. Normally, you know, we aim to put 50 guys or 50 people through the program in a calendar year, and as of today we're at 30.
And you haven't even gotten to the peak of your hunting
we haven't even got to the
opportunities.
peak of our hunting. So we did a lot of spring bear this year. We did a lot of fishing in Nova Scotia primarily, and with Wessex's adding turkeys, it brings a whole other dimension for stuff that we can offer here in Alberta for guys.
But you know, from someone who's one of your hunter hosts and someone who, like even today, this opportunity for me to come out here means a lot. And you know, I'm sharing this with wayfinders and other veterans and responders, and the work we're doing to engage more responders, you know, just to give them hope, and you know, just the awareness piece that you haven't missed. I want to thank you personally, and I know these fellas have already done that, and so keep up the good work and just keep doing what you're doing.
You guys are ready? I think Sam's almost dressed. For those of you off camera.
You gotta make sure my pants stay on.
No, seriously.
All right, let's saddle up.
All right.
So this is a turkey gobble call.
What do you work with? What was that, crow?
Yeah, crow.
Turkeys like crows.
Yeah, apparently they'll, if say if you're trying to locate them, do 3 caws and they'll respond. Which is phenomenal, by the way.
After calling for about an hour, we decided a spot and stock might be our best bet for finding these turkeys.
Skirt the outside of these trees, keep working in, and work our way down to the end of the copse, and then work our way back.
As we are making our way through the bush, Jay spots a group of 3 turkeys through the trees. He makes a clean shot and sees the other 2 turkeys head in Paul's direction.
He's one's coming, one's coming. Your side. 2 of them going up the hill. See right through? Right through the alders. Just go up. Yeah.
Paul also manages to get a good shot on one of the remaining turkeys.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's good. I walked right by them. So. Nice.
Beautiful bird, actually.
It's a good shot. You get them all in the head here. And look at the size of this beard. That's a good beard. Like, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Well, that's a nice turkey. That's a Merriam cross.
Well, good job for spotting them. A couple of us walked past, and there you were. They're there. Eyes are looking. Well, you made the first shot on them, and I managed to get around, and luckily before they got away. Ooh, got my heart going.
Totally.
We kind of parked the truck and got in a position where we kind of knew the birds were down below, and picked a little bit of shade because we ended up with a beautiful day. A few clouds and some storms off in the distance, but we kind of set up and called for about an hour. And Todd was working his call, and we had no response. There was some hawks kind of circling above, so we gave it about an hour and then started to kind of move down, and Todd was kind of being the eyes. We were both following. You kind of had the left angle and I had the right, and no response, but these hawks really just kind of were screaming at us, and we started pushing the bush to the left, kind of making a plan to kind of sweep and cover the area, and well, you saw them right away.
Yeah, just looking to the left, there was this red head popped up just as Todd was calling the turkeys, and just deep inside it ended up with this beautiful cut straight into them, and saw the first one there.
How far away were you when you shot?
Probably 25 meters.
Perfect.
Is just silhouetted against the background. Beautiful red head, beautiful point of aim. We shot the first one, and then all of a sudden 2 more heads pop up, and they start pushing outwards towards your position, which gave a great view for you.
The other one took off, so we kind of know the area where we're going to put a plan this afternoon, and we got a little bit of work to do to clean these up, but yeah, they're about 15, 13 pounds, and this is going to be great for the table.
It's going to taste beautiful.
Perfect.
Tastes amazing.
Good job. Good thing you spotted them. Good work.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, this morning we had a great hunt. We were able to harvest 2 turkeys. So both Jay and Paul have got their birds in hand. And this afternoon, after having a great lunch, Sam's gonna see if he can harvest his Jake.
Well, it's the afternoon now, and it's hunt number 3. And we're taking Sam on a turkey hunt. And we'll see if we can get him that lone Merriam Jake. That's not going to be an easy afternoon. He knows he's being hunted, but I think Sam, you can pull it off.
Save the best for last, right?
That's right.
He's lonely. Let's go find him.
I think what we're going to do is we'll go down here, this old overgrown road, and we'll just work our way, sweep kind of along the hillside, see if we can bump him. That's if he's read the plan.
The Veteran Hunters, sponsored by Vortex Canada.
Hawks are telling us.
Way to kind of think about life though too, in that just when you think like, I just can't do this anymore, you know, sometimes just a little bit more is all you need, just to kind of go to like the next step on stuff. And it, you know, it's, you know, call it metaphorical or philosophical or sappy or whatever you want, but it's, yeah, you know, I don't know, that's just kind of how I have to approach those things. Like, I just
Well, and with the
more.
rains we've had, this grass now is like doubled.
Oh, it's huge. It's
in
beautiful.
length. Now, when I shot mine, he came up through this gap here and turned and was heading that way. But I'm not seeing any
I mean, we
sign.
could go and just sweep the top of this hill a little bit if it's possible, then find a place to go down. Because otherwise you're going up and down.
Really, some of the really dense stuff's just over here on the right.
After a few hours of bushwhacking, we decided to double back and check the high grounds. We spotted turkey in one of the fields.
He's moving faster now.
With one last clean shot from Sam, we secure our third and final turkey of the day. Well, we had a great day today at Wessex Game Birds here in Carstairs, Alberta. Each of our hunters were able to harvest their Merriam jakes, and that's a great thing to be able to offer these guys and have a great partnership with Wessex and be able to bring guys here and do that.